An alien fugitive was trying to avoid being caught, so he disguised himself as a refugee from Earth. But even though he went through all that trouble, trying to sneak past using a severed human head, the sharp-eyed men in black agent saw right through him. It didn't work at all. Under the Alien Management Treaty, K immediately snatched the head away, and was ready to take the alien in to face multiple charges. But just then, a highway patrol officer suddenly came into view, and the alien fugitive who had been cooperating instantly snapped and went berserk. He shoved the older agent to the ground, then opened his massive mouth and charged straight at the officer. The situation was almost completely out of control. K quickly told his partner to shoot the alien, but the old agent was too slow, his movements sluggish. With no other choice, K quickly pulled out his own weapon, and shot the alien fugitive dead on the spot without hesitation. The nearby patrol officers heard the commotion, and rushed over to the scene all at once, but before they could figure out what happened, K calmly reached into his jacket and pulled out the neuralizer, and told everyone not to blink.
Damn, what a good old read.
The moment they were hit by the flash, the officers' memories of what just happened were completely wiped. K casually made up a story about a gas explosion, and told them to clear out. Right after that, the cleanup crew moved in, and quickly burned every trace of the alien fugitive to ash. Taking advantage of the moment, K walked over to his partner and said a few comforting words, but the old agent felt he was just too old, and probably couldn't handle the job anymore. K pulled out the neuralizer, and let his partner go back to living a normal life. But strangely, for some reason, the aliens who had been sneaking onto Earth were acting unusually restless lately, while running from a New York detective. One even pulled out a weapon Will had never seen before, and tried to fight back. Luckily, Will reacted fast, and smashed the weapon out of the alien's hands in time, then pulled out his handcuffs ready to make the arrest. But the alien refused to give up, and used the momentum to break free, then started climbing the side of a skyscraper, barehanded just like Spider-Man. That wild sight left Will completely stunned. No time to think, he smashed through a window and ran up the stairs, and finally cut the alien off at the rooftop exit. Seeing there was nowhere left to run, the alien just gave up and stopped fighting, claiming the human world was about to be destroyed, so why not leave a little early? Hearing that, Will was completely confused. He couldn't stop thinking about the alien's strange-looking eyes, but before Will could even ask what that meant, the alien walked to the edge of the rooftop on his own, and jumped without hesitation. The suspect's unexpected death put the blame on Will, and he had no choice but to go through questioning, and walk them through the entire chase. But what he described was so unbelievable, that no matter how he explained it, nobody was willing to believe him. Then the medical examiner quietly pulled Will aside, and said she could help clear his name. She asked him to follow her to the morgue to look for evidence, but the moment they left the interrogation room, Laura's memory was wiped by a flash of white light, and Agent K walked in slowly, and filled Will in on everything. It turned out that the suspect who had jumped was just an ordinary soldier from the Arquillian Empire. He had been banished for cowardice during the war against the bug aliens. After illegally immigrating to Earth, he had been surviving by stealing. Those strange-looking eyes were actually gills he used to breathe.